Hello and welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you are new here, thank you for checking out my content today. So this is a reading for the new moon, which is happening in Taurus. New moons are all about beginnings and manifestation. So if you haven't done already, send something out into the universe, write it down, visualize it, and then release it and have faith that it will come in. New moons are always very good for manifestations. New moons in Taurus are particularly good for manifestations, but this one in particular, because of the conjunction with Jupiter, the manifestation energies are amplified, so it's going to be really good for manifestations. Okay, let's crack on with your reading and see what's going on for you. I'm going to start off with an affirmation, so it's a little bit different today. So we'll start with that. And then I've got the astrological oracle cards, which I haven't used in a while, so I'll be using them. Got some Keepers of the Light oracle cards, and then tarot. Okay, so let's see what your affirmation is. Right off the top. I recognise that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Absolutely love it. And very spot on. There's moons. There's moon symbols in that. Okay. So that's your affirmation for the reading, which you can comment below if you want, or it's just an affirmation for this new moon that you can say out loud at home. So let's start with these. I haven't used these for the last few sort of moon readings that I've done, so I thought I'd better bring them back today. Okay, I'm going to take 3 from the top of the deck. If any cards fall out when I shuffle, I just put them back in and then see if they flop back out. Aries. So we have Aries, independence, bravery and passion. So you could be an Aries sign, could be an Aries sign around you. Could have any of your placements, moon rising. The moon, okay, the moon's come out. So satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. But also don't get caught up too much in the signs that come out. And then we've got yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality and receptivity. So this is very like moon energy. So I'm hearing moon sign in Aries. On the bottom we've got house 4, which is cultural and family roots, home, peace and comfort. I always look at the bottom card just in case it's means anything as a sort of wild card. So yeah, I heard kind of like moon in Aries. So I feel like some of you may have moon sign in Aries, or someone around you's got a moon sign in Aries. Normally with these cards, I say, you know, don't get caught too much in the signs that come out. It's really just the energy of that sign. But I'm really hearing moon sign in Aries. And there's a lot of like divine feminine, because yin is like feminine energy and moon energy, and moon's feminine energy. So I'm hearing cycles. It's like the moon goes through cycles. We all go through cycles. Okay. Right, one more shuffle and then I'm going to cut and pick. I'm just going to pick one of these, I think, unless I feel drawn to pick more. El Moya, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay, so that's your oracle card. Let's get some tarot to get a bit more information. What's going on here? Some of you may be going through like a spiritual awakening, which is why this moon card's come out and this particular oracle card. Intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, receptivity. Yeah. It's about having faith and trust in the universe is what I'm hearing. And as well within yourself. So, you know, trusting your own judgment. That's what comes with your intuition, tuning into your intuition. The World card just flipped out. Okay, can we get some tarot cards, please? What is going on for the collective for this new moon in Taurus? Reading, please. What is going on for the collective for this new moon Taurus reading, please, Spirit? And thank you. Okay, let's do a cut. 3 cards off the top of the deck, and I will look at the bottom. Okay, we've got the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about your self-development. It's all about going within, using your intuition, spending time alone to sort of gather your thoughts and gather what's going on in your life. So particularly if you're a bit confused now, if there's conflict, anything like that going on in your life, it's good to get into Hermit mode. Hermit's Virgo. I was going to say Hermit's Taurus. No, the Emperor's Taurus. Sorry, excuse me. 8 of Pentacles. So 8 of Pentacles is all about manifestation. It's all about working on something. You can see here the lady in this picture is shining her pentacle. So she's got 7 pentacles on the wall and she's polishing off her 8th one. So I'm hearing like the last leg of a manifestation, or the last thing you need to, whatever you're working on, whatever your goals are at the moment, it's like the last bit, working on the last bit. So this could be, I am getting a lot of working on yourself here. So this could be to do with yourself because of the Yin card, the Moon card, the Hermit card. I'm hearing a lot about self-work, self-improvement. And there's also the skull in this card, which is representative of the Death card. And the Death card is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is all about transformation and rebirths, and Pluto is currently retrograde in Aquarius. So whenever Pluto is retrograde, it brings up things that need transforming. And I may be wrong, but I'm sure like Aquarius is generally to do with sort of your home and your security and things like that. And Pentacles, a matter of fact, are to do with security as well. This can be your finances, it can be your career, it can be security as in your home. It can also just mean security in other aspects, so in relationships, in friendships, with your family. Take it as it resonates. The crow here is also a symbol of like transformation and rebirths. So yeah, and you've got the 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. And the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, there's 3 cards of Pentacles here, so this is definitely a strong message to do with your home, your security, your abundance. So the 6 of Pentacles, there's a couple of meanings you can put to this card. It's definitely about balance. It's about having equal give and take. It's also a card about generosity. So when it comes to like, if you are, I'm just going off on a bit of a tangent. This may not resonate, but if you are, I don't know, not necessarily poor, but if you haven't got the sort of the finances that you feel that you want, not even just feel you need, but that you want in life, what is really important to remember is that whatever money you spend comes back to you. And that's the same with anything. Whatever you give out to the universe comes back to you, whether it's love, whether it's kindness, whether it's actual money. Sometimes we can get sort of caught up in a trap which is to do with the ego mind and is 3-dimensional. And it is just a bit of a trap, which is like, it's like this fear of spending money. So, and I can totally relate to this. Do not feel fearful of spending money. Don't feel guilty about spending money. Of course, there is nothing wrong with wanting to save your money. You know, if you want to like save for like a holiday or save up for a house, that's absolutely fine. But if it's making you if that's something you're wanting in the future, and if it's making you miserable in the present, it's not very kind of fulfilling. So I don't want you to think that I'm telling you to go out and spend all your money and get bankrupt or anything like that. Please remember that, you know, you've got your own free will, make your own decisions with regards to your own situation. This is a collective message. But I feel like, you know, you shouldn't feel bad if, you know, you see a top you like and you buy it. If that makes you happy, that makes you happy. Don't get caught up in the trap of feeling guilty. Like, you work hard. I can definitely see, for whoever's this reading is for, with the Eight of Pentacles, you work hard, you earn your own money, and like, you shouldn't feel guilty about spending that. And when you are spending, you're actually supporting other people. So you're whatever you give out anyway. That's just the way of energy. But actually, if you think about it in slightly a three-dimensional way, when you give money to a business, you're supporting that business, you're supporting people having jobs, and that will come back to you in good ways. So maybe like try and think about it as, oh, I'm not wasting my money. You're not wasting your money anyway. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy. That's the way to see it. And you shouldn't feel guilty about spending money. Obviously, I get it if you do want to save money for whatever reason, and that's fine. But just don't save and hold on to your money. I'm getting the Four of Pentacles energy, and we'll see if it pops out at all. Don't feel good, like, don't hold on to money because you know you want this, that, and that. And if you know you're struggling with saving and also spending and staying fulfilled with that, then, you know, find a way that you can get some more money in, you know. And manifestation, and this is a perfect time for manifestation, abundance, the energy at the moment with everything that's going on astrologically. But on the bottom of the deck, you have got the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is a really positive card in terms of your security and your finances, because it is abundance, okay? This is a happily family situation, contentment, the nice house, not necessarily a mansion or an expensive or elaborate, but content, something you're content with. And the dog, it's that wonderful situation. And tens in numerology are all about completion and things coming to fruition for you. So if you are in a bit of lack at the moment in terms of security, there is security coming in for you with this Ten of Pentacles. So let's leave that there. Let's see if there's any other messages coming in for you. Any other messages, please, for my collective watchers for this new moon reading, please? Any other messages coming through? I don't feel the need to clarify any of these cards because I feel like they're self-explanatory. Also, as important to mention is that there's children in the Six of Pentacles, and there's also a young child in the Ten of... I've just got another thought, but quickly, what I was going to say is children. When you see children in tarot cards, it's quite it can mean literal. So there may be children in your life. Maybe you've got children, or it might just be to do with the energy of children, which is, you know, young, free-spirited, that kind of thing. But oh, okay, that was... I'm actually going to... Yeah, so this is the stress. Okay. The Four of Pentacles did flip out there because I mentioned the Four of Pentacles is like holding on to something. And particularly, like I say, Pentacles are to do with finances, security. So it's like holding on to your money for dear life. I'm going to take this card here because I feel like that was needed. I just realised there's a baby in the Ten of Pentacles. And when we're talking about things being born and new things, so this is like this doesn't say that you're going to have a baby, but it may be relevant to you. I'm hearing something about some of you recently have actually had a baby, so that may resonate with some of you. This is like a symbol from spirit of a new beginning. So there's a new beginning coming in for you. There's fertility, there's growth. Like I said, not necessarily a new baby, but there is something new. And there's something of like, so this is like a kind of like a magical man, like a spirit. And then there's this sort of light here. So this is really like magic kind of kind of like coming to you, like magic is coming in your life. So there's the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles is like planting a seed and then waiting it for grow. That's what this guy here has done. He's a farmer. He's planted a seed and he's watered it. He's made sure it's got sunlight, and now he's just got to be patient and wait for it to grow. And that is exactly what manifestation is like. Once you've made the decision and you know it's right for you and that is what you want and it feels right to you, you've used your intuition, it feels right to you. And you visualize it, you send it off to the universe, and then you've just got to wait patiently for it to grow, just like planting a literal seed and waiting for it to grow. But this is also about taking stock of where you are. So when it comes to like when you're working on something with like the Eight of Pentacles, it's just having a bit of an evaluation of what you've done so far towards your goals, however this resonates with you, whatever this means for you. Having a look back, what have you done so far? Is there anything else more you can do? Bearing in mind that you shouldn't like chase things or try and force things. You know, it's got to be, you know, you can't just obviously expect things to come to you if you just sit there and do nothing. You have got to take steps towards your goal, but it shouldn't be do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be too much. You shouldn't, things that are meant for you come for you, like will come to you. See if there's any more messages coming through. Let's see what's flipped. Okay, so the Moon card is flipped. So the Moon card is all about the subconscious. I'm definitely getting that kind of feminine energy with like this Moon card, because we had the Moon astrological card come out and the Yin. So, okay, so I'm hearing in terms, the reason why like the feminine energy is coming out in this reading is that, so we've all got divine feminine, divine masculine in us. Some of us will have one which is more dominant. It's got nothing to do with sex or gender. A bloke can have a more divine feminine energy, vice versa. But you need to have the balance between the two. Masculine energy is all about action and doing things. Feminine energy is all about letting things come to you. Okay, so it's a bit about taking a break, taking a bit of contemplation with the Hermit card here, meditating, being magnetic. So getting in the Empress sort of energy, okay? So the Empress Tarot card. And that is what I'm hearing here, is that you need to take a little step back. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are working on, take a break. Make sure you've got that balance between work life and home life. That's probably what's coming through as well with the 10 and the 6 of Pentacles, with what I'm seeing with the home and the family and the children. You know, have that work-life balance. Don't work. Have the right balance and just take a step back. And here's just an example, but let's just say that you've started your own business, you've marketed, you've set it up, and now you just need customers. And this is what, when I say that it's got to be you work partly for it and you also wait for it, because you can only control, obviously you're not going to start a business unless you put the work in, but at the same time you can't control whether people come to that business or not. There is only so much you can do. So just, you know, give yourself a bit of a break. I'm definitely hearing like stop marketing so much. So this could be a business. This could, whatever this resonates with you. I'm just giving you an example. You can't control whether the customers will actually come to you or not. So just have faith that if it's meant for you, it will happen, okay? And remember, it's never a no from the universe. It's always there is something better. So if something isn't working out, okay, it may just mean that you need to take a step back and just have a bit of a breather and be a bit more patient for it to work out. And if it does mean that something, I'm not saying this is the case, but if something isn't for you, it's because there's something better. And this is where the Seven of Pentacles maybe could come in. So maybe there is a different approach you could take, or maybe it is a case of what is working, what isn't. Is there something else I should be doing? Okay. This is collective message. Take it as it resonates. I'm not saying whatever you're doing is the wrong thing, but just take some time within, use your intuition, do some meditation, okay? And release any worries or doubts that you have. Okay, so that is your reading. I hope it resonated. Please let me know in the comment section below. If you like this type of reading, please hit the like button. Lets me know what readings are popular, which aren't. And please subscribe to the channel if you want to be notified of more readings. I also have a group on Facebook where you can receive free readings, spiritual guidance, astrological updates. All the information is in the description box below. You can book a personal reading with me. Again, all the information is in the description box below. And yeah, thank you for being with me today, and I hope to catch up with you soon. Okay, bye.